Hey guys, this is Travis Thundercloud coming at you with a gear tutorial for Wizard101 PvP Storm, level 90 Storm, and refined deck setup because I took into account some of the things you guys said. So here goes. So my gear first, Clinger from Olympus Brim, 250 health, 6 power up chance, 5% pierce for accuracy, 165 crit rating and 18 damage. This is like the best of both worlds in my honest opinion. You don't get resistance, but it's made up by the accuracy, because in the new Hades gear the accuracy is pretty low for Storm, and you need accuracy. That's the base thing that you need as a Storm. So whatever, this is the best because you get the damage and the pierce from this, and I don't really know what you get from this, but you get more pierce on the same amount, so it's pretty good. Black Thunder armor, you get this from Hades also. Just the best because it's like the Waterworks gear. The only thing that it doesn't have is accuracy. That's about it, but it has pierce and hit chance, so that's pretty good. Black Thunder walkers, you can either use these or Walkers of the Hungry Dead. Walkers of the Hungry Dead, you craft from Azteca, so you need to get translated crafter, but you can get these just by farming Hades. These are actually pretty common, I think. I've gotten like 3 of these before, so I use these. Hades Staff of Tippus, you use this for crit and pierce. Blade of Fell Titan, you get this from Kronos. Actually, this was like pretty common for me to get. I got it like the 3rd try. For some people it was pretty hard to get, but for me it was pretty easy, so it just depends on how lucky you are. Okay, so Amulet of Divine Influence. This amulet is really hard to get. Trust me, there are people who like farm for weeks to get this. This is a very uncommon amulet, but if you do happen to get this, use this. But amulets, you can pretty go free range with this. You can get any type of amulet, Collar of the Stormhound, or something like that. You can do whatever you want with the amulet. There's no set thing you have to do with your amulet, but if you get this, I would definitely recommend using this. Alpha and Omega Ring, you get this from the Gladiator and the first dungeon, which is Mount Olympus, so it actually wasn't that common for me, this one, but some people, they got it like first try or something like that, so again I say, luck. Mega Rain Beetle. Rain Beetle I honestly think is the best storm pet for PvP, because you get the spell that does 125 storm damage, so you can take off storm shields, and you get it plus 25 blade back, so that's good. The 3 main talents that you're going to want are Fairy, Sprite, and Proof. I'm actually trying to get a pet that has Storm Dealer instead of Storm Giver, but it's not really working out, so beggars can't be choosers, so I'll just keep doing that, and I'll give an update if that does happen. And yeah, so this pet is what I use. Storm Shaman's Pyramid deck, obviously, not obviously, but Azteca decks are the best for every school except Fire. Fire got a new deck that gives them like a Frost Giant type thing that's Fire type, so they got that. So if you're Fire, go after that. You farm the Sand Squid in Atlantia for that, but every other school, use the deck that you get from like Azteca. I got this one, Storm Shaman's Pyramid deck. I should farm this from Guam and Skyfall. It gives 20 health and 1 incoming, so that's pretty good. So this is my gear. Let me show you my stats that go along with this gear. 98 damage. That's really good. That's really good damage. It could be better if I had Storm Dealer, but as I said, it's all good. 30 resistance. That's actually pretty good for a storm, because most storms spam, and it's all good because it's 30 resist. 9 accuracy. This gets better because I use Infallible in my deck, so it gets like 2 up above 20. So that's good. 3,437 health. That's pretty good for a storm to have. A lot of health. 429 crit. It's pretty good. Critical, you can crit a lot. 174 block. So I block a lot with people. The only people that don't really block are Storm and Fire, but I don't face a lot of those people in PvP. Some people might have a different experience, but I personally don't face a lot of Storm and Fire in PvP. So, yeah, 91% power up chance, so I'm always power upping. And people are like calling me hacker and something, but I just have really good power up chance, so don't hate. 28 incoming healing and 17 outgoing, so that's a pretty good healing. Whenever my pet casts Sprite, I get like 74 first try. Like when it first comes around, I get 74, and then it's like 147, so it's really good. 20 armor piercing, so my pierce is really high, and that's good, especially if you're a Storm and you're facing like ice or something with a lot of high resist, so that's good. So that's my deck, my gear setup. So here is my deck setup. Okay, it's pretty much the same, but it has a few revisions. Same tower shields. I actually took off 2 gargantuans because people were telling me that I had more enchantments than I did spells, so I fixed that. So I took off 2 gargantuan, 4 infallibles, I think that was the same. Cleanse charm, I have those, 2 of them, 3 infallible, enfeeble, 2 dark wind, 3 dark wind, my bad. Stuttering, guys, I'm kinda tired, so it's all good. 3 dark wind, 5 healing current, yeah, pretty same. Insane bolt, I added 2 of these. This is a last resort, guys. People may call you cheaper or something, but if only use this as a last resort. Like if you're about to die, like you have 400 health, you go first. You know they're about to attack. Use this, because why not? If you went off of it, good. If you don't, whatever. You probably were gonna die anyway. So last resort, you guys. 3 Krakens, 4 Leviathans, 5 Storm Owls, 3 Prisms, 5 Stormblades, 4 Storm Spears, 3 Tridents, and 2 Reshuffles. So this is my deck. I made a few revisions, but a lot of it's pretty much the same. Side deck, 2 Freezes, 5 Tower Shields. I actually got a bunch of triages in the Bazaar. I got pretty lucky. So if you can, get triage. Triage is good if you're facing like life or ice. Who like to, I don't know, spam Spinosaur and Frostbite and Snow Angel. So it's just good for taking off over time. That's how ice gets the upper hand in PvP, it's over time. So this is good. 3 Shatters. I don't use Shatters that much, but just in case I'm in need of them, I have them handy. 4 Infallible. Infallible. These are pretty common in the Bazaar, so you can go get a lot of them for pretty cheap. 4 Infection. You can get these in the Bazaar for 2, they're pretty cheap. 3 Dark Winds, just in case, because there's a bubble war out there. Especially if you're facing ice, they'll put up bubbles a lot, so if you can change that at all, it's possible. You would want to do that, because not only does it change their bubble and make them weaker and makes your attack stronger, so that's a double plus. 3 Leviathans that I enchanted with a Unstoppable. This is an Unstoppable 30 accuracy and 15 pierce, so that's good for pierce, because then I have 35 pierce base whenever I use this, so that's really good. 3 2-pip spells, just in case you need to get off the Storm Shield quickly, or something like that, so this is really good for that. 4 Storm Owls, this is the main thing I use, enchanted with Unstoppable. This is the main thing I use, because it still has pretty high base damage, over 1,500 base damage, and the pierce and the accuracy, so I barely ever fizz with this, so it's really good. 2 Black Mantles, they're just good for making people fizz. So thanks guys for watching my video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and comment what you thought. And you guys, I'm sorry for my lisp, I just now noticed that I had it, so I will be working on that, because that doesn't make a video very appealing, but I'll be working on that, so you guys just know I'm working on that. So thanks guys,